mic was muted. Fuck. You didn't see or hear anything. Literally. Anyways, hello everybody. My name is Demonic Angel Lily, and welcome to day 5 of what I'm no longer calling my birthday week because it's been a full week since I started this. I've been supporting Indie Week. But, you know, it's also like it's not really like a week anymore. Like I took a couple days off and now it's all out of order, but anyways, we're here, and today, of course, I have the 2 games that I didn't play yesterday. Saintess of the Golden Bow, which is a visual novel isekai. And then we're gonna be playing Constance, which is like a kind of platformer Metroidvania, I think is what it's considered, game? Metroid game? Something along those lines. But yeah. I'm only gonna keep this at the 2 hours. I am fairly tired. I have been up since technically 5:30. I was supposed to be up since 4, but my alarms didn't go off, so I ended up getting rudely awakened by loud bashing on my door at 5:30 instead, which is a fun time. But I also have a couple papers I need to write, more time I need to put into looking across VGen, because let me tell ya, the whole, like, raising money for my model, that's just expensive! But it's okay. We're figuring out plans. We're doing our best to fact-check artists because fucking trust issues now. Thanks, Kazumi! But yeah, we're here for a good time. About halfway in between, I might stop to make myself some totally not spiked hot chocolate. Don't worry, it's only Bailey's. We all love it. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say, so let's go ahead and let's get on started with Saintess of the Golden Bow. Gotta save all the talking for the start, and then I can rest my voice afterwards. But, alrighty. So... honestly, I don't know too much about this. This was also a game I had found on Kickstarter. Okay, I'm just gonna spoil you all right now. These are all games I found on Kickstarter. Except for Constance. That one I just found on Twitter because I started following all of these games I found on Kickstarter, and I'm like, you know what, we'll follow them, and I get more indie games popping up on my timeline. I'm like, oh shit, these things are cool too, let's follow them as well, and one thing spirals into another, and suddenly we're here. But I'm just gonna go ahead and find out what's going on. Wait, no, I'm supposed to read the fucking Steam. I'm tired, guys. I'm okay, I promise, but I'm tired. Saintess of the Golden Bow. Reborn as the Saintess goddess of the Saintess of the Golden Bow in your favorite fantasy novel, rewrite fate in this Otome visual novel. Forge bonds, evade death, and battle the Demon Queen. Your choices shape the realm's destiny. Will you save the world or meet a tragic end? Okay, there's the summary. Notice, other than the first 2 scenes, the game is partially voiced during CGs only. Thank fuck my voice is saved.
Just my luck. Why does it have to be pouring now? Oh, I want to go home.
Peak voice acting. I know it's good when they actually bother to, like, add emotion to it. Like, I want to go home. Anyways.
I'll be soaked by the time I reach the subway.
You know what? Let me turn the audio up. I'll have to check the Kickstarter. I wonder if it's going to be fully voiced for the entire game once it's fully released. Or maybe that's like a Kickstarter thing. I don't know. I run down the street, holding my bag over my head in a futile attempt to block the rain. I do my best to stay underneath the shop awnings. And I will say the art for this just looks absolutely gorgeous. The cars speeding down the street kick up puddles that shower me in rainwater. I'm ill-prepared for such weather. I didn't even take a hoodie with me, let alone an umbrella. Damp cold seeps into my body, making me shiver.
This day sucks.
I feel you, hun. My boss yelled at me again, and I had to cover for my sick coworker on top of doing my own tasks.
An office job sucks.
Funny, given that I want to work an office job at a law firm. Oh my god. Fashion Avenue. I recently graduated from college and got this boring job where all I do is call people to sell them beauty products. Ooh.
Adult life sucks.
Yes, it does. It hadn't taken me long to tire of the monotony of adult life.
I just want to curl up under a blanket and read web novels.
Girl is my fucking spirit animal. Oh, Jesus. Speaking of which, I got a notification on the web novel app that my favorite book was updated. Cocoon.
Being the heroine of a fantasy romance novel would be such an amazing life. Fighting to save a kingdom from impending doom, wielding magical powers, and falling in love with a hottie.
Girl, you and me, we're speaking the same language here. I should take a look at the app. I pull out my phone and unlock it. Open the app, looking at all the updates.
I've got so much to read on the subway.
Looking forward to my next story. I run through the crosswalk. Oh, and here comes Truck-kun. By the time I look up to see the light was actually red, not green, it's too late. I'm in the middle of the crosswalk with the truck driving straight at me. Should I step back or run forward? Quick! Think, Celine! I take a step back. And she's dead! Down for the count. Truck-kun 1 million. Heroin 0. It hurts. The pain. It's excruciating. My whole body hurts so much. Until I suddenly stop feeling anything anymore. The absence of pain brings me relief. I let my life go. The next thing I know, I'm floating. Ugh! Oh my god. Hi, Shebo! Thanks for the trash! Why is the trash so huge? I don't remember it being that big. I'll have to look at that, but how are you doing? Thank you for the warm welcome. A cotton-like substance? I feel comforted. Safe, even. If I really died? Am I in heaven now? Ah, but I wanted to read the last chapter of my favorite author's new web novel! I'll never find out what happens to the heroine in the end. A chuckle escapes me. A loud sound in this quiet space. I'm good. How is I? I is alright. I is hanging in there. I'm pathetic, aren't I? I died, and now I'm just thinking of my hobbies. Not my parents or my friends. Not that I had a great relationship with anybody anyway. I was quite a loner. What is that sound? It is the angels of heaven! In the emptiness, I can hear someone singing. An angelic voice. It's calling to me.
You must fight on.
The angelic voice sounds hot! I must? But I'm dead. I don't have to do anything. Suddenly, I feel a pull. My soul gets grabbed and yanked towards a golden whirlpool. I scream, but no sound comes out of my mouth. I close my eyes, the shifting reality around me, making me feel dizzy. When my senses return to me, first thing I notice is the fresh scent of a forest. I open my eyes and look around. I'm in the middle of the woods. Lush canopies of trees above me sway gently in the light breeze. Oh my god, she's so cute! There's something heavy in my hand, and when I look down, I see that I'm holding a simple hunting bow. My feet, clad in riding boots, sink into the damp green moss of the forest floor. I'm out hunting, I realize. Wait, how is this possible? I just died, and it's been ages since I handled a bow. The last time I practiced archery was in middle school, back when my parents could still afford to spoil me. Hey, for me it was high school before COVID hit. I also hadn't put on such high boots today for work. What are these fancy pants, or this jacket? The outfit looks almost like it belongs in a Korean webcomic.
Who am I?
Who am I? Who am I? What am I even saying?
Celeste? Where are you, Celeste?
Somehow, I suddenly realize I'm supposed to be hiding. Hiding from what or whom, I don't understand. I only know I must seek cover. The urge to disappear from sight is so strong that I don't even question it. I find a thicket of bushes and dive into them, not caring that my outfit will get dirty and torn. From my hiding spot, I observe the situation, holding my breath. Ayo? Hi, sir. A handsome man with red hair tied back in a ponytail runs towards me. He's wearing some sort of fantasy armor, and he has 2 thin swords on his hip. A dual wielder with long hair? Sign me the fuck up. I recognize this person. This man is my knight, Levi Parenth. Wait, I don't have a knight. I'm Celine. I'm a 21-year-old simple office worker fresh out of college with a job in sales. Is that really the whole truth, though? Levi turns left and right, searching for me.
Celeste, please, come out.
Failing to discover me, he runs off. Oh, wait, but no, he's hot. I recognize this guy's looks from somewhere, and the name Celeste is familiar, too. No, no, no. I couldn't have. Did I get reincarnated? Here? Out of all the books or games that could have been the setting for my reincarnation, why did I have to end up in the BL tragic fantasy web novel? Why this one, Ayo, BL? I'm confused. But intrigued. Saint of the Golden Bow is the work's name. It was recently adapted as a webcomic, and that's how popular it had become. Oh, so like it's taking it from a BL to a regular otome by replacing Saint with Saintess. Is that what's going on? The book used to be one of my favorites, but the world of this story is not a nice place to live. There's a war going on with a demon queen. And Celeste. Why did I have to be reincarnated as her? What I just witnessed was the opening scene of the book. Before Levi is chosen to become the titular saint, he goes out hunting with his unrequited love, the lady he's serving. Oh. He's supposed to protect Celeste, but he loses sight of her at some point, and an ungodly sound makes the hairs on my skin stand up. Well, that's not that scary. I could take him. I mean, the scorpion tail might be a bit of a problem, but I'd throw hands. The creature that made the sound appears to my right. The ugliest thing I've ever seen. An abomination. A demon. Hey, yo, watch it. I'm a demon too. But also, I don't know, I think he's kind of cute. Like, I'm sure you could house train him, right? Keep him as a pet. The imp's leathery wings flap in the air. Then the creature flies towards me. It spotted me. This is the moment when Celeste DeCaries dies a miserable death to become part of Levi's tragic backstory. But not today, bitch! But I just died from being hit by a truck. I don't want to die again. Especially not in a scripted event where I'm supposed to just fade away so I can serve as a part of someone else's tragedy. Not doing anything to save myself is not like me at all. With thrown hands. The imp is still far enough away for me to attempt to save my life. I have to act quickly. The monstrosity is coming closer and closer. My hands are sweaty and my arms are shaking.
I refuse to give up.
You got this, Celine/Celeste. Why does it sound like the Dova King theme song? Dova King, da 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 da. Shoot the demon with the bow. We are a badass bitch. We don't need no man. Yeah. In my hands, I hold the key to my salvation. I pull out an arrow, draw back, and aim at the imp that's flying straight at me. I take a breath and release it, remembering what I was taught in middle school about archery. When I'm sure of my shot and know I can't delay any longer, I send the arrow flying. The arrow hits the demon straight in its ugly little head. Fuck yeah, you go, girl boss! The final frightening sound, the monstrosity falls to the ground. I breathe heavily, collapsing to my knees.
I did it!
That you did! Way to go! I thumped my balled up fist against the ground, feeling the damp moss beneath my fingers. I breathe deeply again, taking in the smells of the gorgeous forest. They calm me down.
I'm alive.
Aw. Tears roll down my cheeks. I was terrified, but I survived.
Celeste!
Hey, main character, or should I say, side character. Your job's my job now. Get fucked. Levi comes running towards me. He sees the imp dead a few steps away from me, and the bow still grasped in my hands. A gasp of surprise escapes his lips.
Celeste! What happened? Did you kill this demon by yourself?
I nod, for a moment entertaining the thought that I'm indeed Celeste, not Celine. I open my mouth to explain the situation. My voice sounds raw and shaky.
I killed The demon.
I finally managed to whisper. Levi walks up to me and kneels down before me.
My lady, can you walk?
I give his question some thought, but I feel so weak. I wipe my tears away.
I don't think so.
I'll carry you.
No, there's no need for...
Hey, yo! Aww! These CGs are so pretty. Levi takes me in his arms, bridal style. The bow slips from between my fingers. Our close proximity is so embarrassing. I want to hide my face, but I can only do so against his chest, an option which is less than ideal.
My bow.
Don't worry about the weapon. I will return for your bow later. Right now, it's of utmost importance that I carry you back to the safety of the mansion.
It's so nice not having to do customized voices for them.
But it's...
I still protest. Levi gives me a glare.
No buts. Let me do my job, for once.
Aww. I let out a long sigh and stop resisting. Levi walks toward where we left our horses, or so my memory as Celeste recalls. So, I really am Celeste now. I'm part of the world of the Saint of the Golden Bow, even though I was supposed to die. So, what will my survival mean for the story now? Ooh, Linda! All washed up, my lady! After an awkward bath where I had to let my maid, Linda, wash me, I'm finally dressed in a nightgown and allowed to rest. Yeah, for a bit. Although I remember it was only like a couple of the CGs that are voiced, so I might be going back to it. My body feels weak. The shock of dying, reincarnating, then almost dying again, finally taking a toll on me. Loud yawn escapes my lips. Fuck, I cover my mouth. I'm going to lie down. It's all me now. Is there anything else you need from me? Ah, I forgot. I'm supposed to formally dismiss Linda whenever I want to be alone. She's Celeste's servant, after all. I'm good for now. I'll call you later if I need anything. All right, my lady. Linda curtsies before me, and then she exits the room. I sink into the softness of the mattress, taking a good look around the room. This place has an undeniably expensive, polished, fancy look. Somebody has tried very hard to make the atmosphere more feminine, and I know it wasn't Celeste. The Celeste the book mentions is quite the tomboy, caring little for girly things like dolls and decorations. She doesn't have good social skills, she lacks proper knowledge of etiquette, and she dances like an elephant. Instead, she's great at archery, hunting, and riding horses. However, this society deems all of those activities inappropriate for a lady, and thus she doesn't have many friends. Sounds so much like me in my past life. The only two people who really like Celeste are Levi, who, for some reason that isn't really explained in the book, adores his lady, and... Eurydice? Wait, we got a sister? Celeste, are you alright? Celeste's twin sister, Eurydice. I'm pretty sure it's Eurydice. That's a Greek name. The book also briefly mentions Eurydice as part of Levi's backstory, simply describing her as the more ladylike twin who loves pink in romance novels. I feel Celeste's emotions for Eurydice in my heart, though. Celeste really cherishes her sister. Celeste? Eurydice notices that I'm staring at her with a faint smile on my face. I'm alright. Thank you for worrying about me. She rushes over to my bed, fixing the pillow under my head and helping me sit up. Well, of course I'm worried about you. You're my beloved sister. What would I do if I lost you? Levi was with me. Levi was with me. Nothing bad could have happened to me under his protection. You think I don't know how you always run off from Levi during your hunts? Making excuses that you have to be alone because he's stomping too loud, scaring your prey off? Busted. I know that is exactly what Celeste has always done. I take a glance at Celeste's memories, wondering if she ever realized Levi was in love with her, and if running off was her way of trying to avoid the awkwardness of his puppy-like adoration. I feel a touch of awkwardness, unsure of how to deal with the way Levi has always viewed her. The situation wasn't comfortable for Celeste at all. I pushed her feelings aside to focus on my conversation with Eurydice. You got me. Did you split from Levi this time too, sister? I did. Figures. Eurydice lets out an annoyed sigh. I gave her a wide smile, enjoying our conversation despite her chastising me. I really like having a friend whom I can talk to freely. I really would like to know what happened today, though. Levi babbled something about a demon? I'd like to know more too, for the matter. Hi, Father! Hi, Father! You look very strict. Oh god, why do I need to yawn? God. I hate it when you need to yawn, but the yawn doesn't want to come out. Fucking hell. We good? We good. Father walks into the room without knocking or otherwise warning us of his presence. He has a stern look on his face, but that's just his usual expression. The joy I felt at talking to Eurydice momentarily evaporates. New emotions from Celeste surface in my heart. Her father has always made her feel lesser, inadequate. I review her memories of him and curse inwardly. To say her father favors Eurydice wouldn't at all capture the severe inequality of the situation. During some of their past interactions, he has been outright abusive, belittling Celeste and calling her names. Okay, fuck you, dick! I stiffened my spine, sitting up straight. I took so much shit as Celine, and I'm not gonna do it again as Celeste. What happened today that's left you so... disheveled? I looked down at myself. The only blemish in my appearance is a scratch on my knee from when I hid in the bushes. The mark is so small that I didn't even notice it while bathing. Otherwise, I'm wearing a fresh nightgown and all cleaned up. There's nothing disheveled about me. I give Father a defiant look. As you can see, I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Father huffs. He did not like that. You and your sister's 18th birthday is in 3 days. We're leaving for the capital the day after tomorrow. You're not healed up and in top form by then. I'll be up and running by tomorrow. My body feels tired and heavy. It's nothing a bit of sleep can't fix. I see Eurydice scoot slightly to the left, as if taking a step away from Father's negative energy. You'd better be. I don't want you to ruin the golden bow ceremony for your sister. You're forbidden to leave the mansion for the next 3 days. I open my mouth to tell him off, but my eyes land on Eurydice. She shakes her head slightly. To honor her wishes, I decide not to agitate Father any further. All right? I nod. I don't feel like going hunting or horseback riding anyway. Someone would quickly notice that I'm not as good at those activities as Celeste should be. I'm still not sure how much of her skills I can access for myself. Levi set me in front of himself on his horse to return us to the mansion earlier, so I have no idea if I actually know how to ride a horse myself. I only rode a horse once or twice to Celine when I was a kid. Not nearly enough to match Celeste's experience. Now tell me what happened. I killed a demon. While Father and Eurydice let out a gasp of surprise. The audacity! You... what? Levi said you had an encounter with a demon, and I assumed he was the one who killed it. I shake my head and smile. I shot an imp with my bow. What was such a monstrosity doing in the middle of Lokari Empire lands? We're far from the war front. The imp was conveniently there to kill Celeste for Levi's tragic backstory. I want to tell the truth, but of course I won't. Father and Eurydice would take me for a madwoman if I babble about them being characters from a novel. I don't know. The monster attacked me, so I killed it. I shrugged like my actions were nothing out of the ordinary. After all, in the face of danger, it's kill or be killed. Thanks, Flowey. Father sits down in the chair next to the entrance of my room and hides his face in his hands. I knew my daughter wasn't much of a noble lady, but this... Excuse you, you're gonna get upset at me for defending myself. Go fuck off. He mumbles loudly enough for both Eurydice and I to hear him. My sister and I share a smile. Where was your knight when the demon attacked you? I should choose my words carefully. I don't want Levi to take the blame for my actions. I ran off on him again. I wanted to hunt on my own. Force. He lets out a long sigh, like I'm burdening him more than he can bear. Yeah. My body takes this moment to remind me how tired I am. Big fuck. A big yawn escapes my lips. I cover my mouth with my hand. Every time I read the word yawn, I instinctively yawn myself, and I hate it. Rest. Father gets up and gestures for Eurydice to leave. Eurydice nods and walks behind him out of the room. She turns back to me when she's in the doorway and gives me a warm smile. Get some rest. I'll be back later. I return her smile and sink more deeply into the bed, making myself more comfortable. It doesn't take long for me to fall into dreamless slumber. When I wake up again, the rays of morning sun pour into my room. I get out of my bed and stretch to make sure my body's working properly. God damn it, take me yawn. Needs to stop it. I feel refreshed after my long sleep. No more weakness in my limbs. Everything's in order again. I walk to the desk and sit down. I take a fresh sheet of paper. I hesitate when I realize there's only a quill for writing, but I won't be stopped. I produce a few scratchy letters. My handwriting looks horrible. It seems I can't directly access Celeste's skills after all. That's quite inconvenient. Do you not know how to write yourself? I managed. Oh, because writing with a quill versus writing like just naturally. Hi, Ming! And yes, I will hydrate. And happy birthday, Ming! How do you feel? How you doing? I can manage to write with a quill, but not very well. And only in English, of course. I have to write down everything I know about the web novel Saint of the Golden Bow, so I can organize my knowledge of the world and line it up with Celeste's memories. Scratchy handwriting or not, I need to sort out all my assets. Let's start with the basics. Saint of the Golden Bow is a romantic tragedy fantasy web novel by the Korean web novelist Han-Yul Kim. I read the English translation of one of my favorite web novel and comic apps. Glad you're doing alright. Hope your birthday's been going well. The story was supposed to be turned into a webcomic and had promo art, just how I was able to recognize Levi immediately. His design and the artwork even had him in the same outfit he was wearing on the day of the demon attack. Maybe I should also write down what BL is? What BL is? I scribbled BL on the paper. Boys love is a genre of Asian media that centers around relationships between two men, but is geared towards the female audience. It's romantic and simply wonderful to watch two men fall in love with each other. I'm such a simp for good BL or romance. I gotta say, it is enjoyable, though I haven't read much myself. What a web novel is? I scratched down web novel in big letters. Since the beginning of the 21st century, web novels have been immensely popular in South Korea. A web novel is a novel first published on the internet. Readers unlock chapters and interact with what they are reading by posting comments. Web novels tend to be very long in order to maximize engagement. Yeah, there's one that's still going on. It's like 300, probably more, 400 chapters. And the main character is hardly in it anymore. Saint of the Golden Bow was an exception. It wasn't that long of a book, but still got over 100 chapters. It was translated to English and published on one of my favorite web novel and comic apps. I was grateful for the chance to read it in English, as I didn't know Korean. Technically, Diary of a Wimpy Kid started out as a web novel. Ew, don't tell me that. God! Make me feel old. What a webcomic is. I penned down webcomic in big letters on my sheet of paper. Webcomics are often adaptations of web novels. Each episode is published on a reading app as a long vertical strip. Some even feature music composed specifically for the chapters, but those are rare. Unlike other Asian comics like manga, webcomics are in color. They are published digitally too, though sometimes they also end up being printed as books. There's a very popular genre of webcomics right now called otome isekai. In those stories, a girl from Earth dies and is reincarnated as a character in a visual novel or web novel. Or video game. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? I let out a long sigh. I've been isekai'd, haven't I? God damn it. Not as a villainess, though, a bad character. Like in most of those stories. Instead, I'm what is referred to as an extra, an insignificant character. Maybe that's for the best. After all, being a minor character means I couldn't have messed up the story too much by avoiding my planned death in the plot. Except that you actually become the main character yourself. Only time will tell. Alright, I've got the basics. I get up for a moment and wander over to the mirror. I touch a hand to the glass. Please tell me you got hit by a truck. Yes! Yes, we did! What kind of isekai would this be if we didn't get hit by a truck? The design of Celeste wasn't included in the promo art. I take in my new features. Purple hair and pink eyes. A slender figure. There's no denying it. I'm really not Celine anymore. The understanding that I have reincarnated into the novel finally settles in my mind. I feel calm. Calmer than I ever thought I would be if something out of the novel suddenly changed the course of my life. There's no fighting the reality, is there? As strange as the situation is, I'm Celeste, and I have her memories. But somehow I'm Celine as well, equipped with knowledge of this world that Celeste never had. I walk back to the desk and sit down to continue organizing my thoughts. Maybe after I process everything, I'll break down and cry about my fate. Feel that. Right now, however, I don't feel like moping around. Instead, I want to fight for a better fate. Back to Saint of the Golden Bow. The book starts with Celeste's death event. Levi was in love with his lady for years, but the actual love interest of the story is Prince Noah. Wait, so Levi is like a bi-king? Slay? Celeste has to die at the beginning of the book to make Levi feel at his lowest when the Golden Bow chooses him as the saint. Why didn't Celeste save herself as she was said to be so great at archery? It was possible for me to use my mediocre skills to defeat the demon. Must be book logic. She had to die for the story in the Saint of the Golden Bow to proceed the way it did. Soon after Celeste's death, Levi's quest to save the Lokari Empire from the Demon Queen begins. However, he doesn't go alone. Noah, as well as High Priest Elijah, the second love interest, both accompany him on the journey. Noah and Levi fall in love. Elijah falls in love with Levi too, but Levi chooses Noah. When the final confrontation with the Demon Queen happens, the love Noah and Levi share is an important component of defeating the fiend. The power of love saves all! Through their love, the magic of the weapon becomes stronger. However, this story is a tragic one. Even though Levi defeats the Demon Queen, he perishes in the process! Ah, fuck, that probably isn't going to bode well for us then. Noah and Elijah live on, and peace returns to the Lokari Empire. I remember crying at the end of the book and cursing the author for writing such a beautiful, yet heart-wrenching tale. I've been there. I've reread the novel twice. Saint of the Golden Bow is really one of my favorite stories. I still don't appreciate being reincarnated into this world, though. Especially not as Celeste, whose only purpose in the story is to add angst to Levi's life. I didn't die when I was supposed to, though, and now the story has continued regardless. I wonder how many things will change now because Celeste is alive. Will Levi still be able to fall in love with Noah, despite the fact that I'm still here? Seems pretty hung up on Celeste, after all. I look into Celeste's memories to examine her feelings about Levi. I sense a mixture of emotions. Anger, awkwardness, desperation. Celeste didn't like to be on the receiving end of Levi's feelings. She badly wanted him to stop looking at her with romantic intentions. What Celeste really needed was to have a friend in him, not a lover. As a noble lady, she especially found his feelings for her inappropriate. She even tried to set him up with other people of various genders who were in his station. Levi always admitted they were attractive, whenever she asked, but he never expressed any romantic interests. Celeste was the only one for him. Levi's responses frustrated Celeste to the point that she tried her best to get away from him, which ultimately led to her death. What a sad relationship. I can't quite hate Celeste for being cold to Levi now that I know her distress about his love for her. At the same time, I do pity Levi. If Levi was this obsessed with Celeste, how had he moved on to Noah so quickly? His change of heart wasn't really explained in the novel, and I remember some people voicing their opinions on the forums about how unrealistic this plot point was. I'd always ignored those complaints because I really adored the Noah and Levi relationship. Celeste would surely have disapproved of it, though, considering the boys had vastly different positions in society. But the forbidden aspect of their romance was what had made everything more exciting to me as a modern reader. Not to mention, he becomes the saint. I feel like that kind of elevates his position, you know? The hero. I really want my ship to sail and for the boys to get together, but I don't know if that outcome is possible with Celeste still being alive. Not to mention you're the main character and this is now becoming an otome. So... basically, you've become the villainess, so now everybody falls in love with you. Levi was clearly at least bisexual, judging from his response to the romantic candidates Celeste had presented to him, but that fact didn't matter if he was unwilling to consider any other lovers. Maybe he would still change his mind if he met Noah? Maybe it would be a greater love, one established at first sight? If Levi and Noah don't fall in love at the end of the quest, will Levi still be able to defeat the Demon Queen? I shudder. What if I've broken this story beyond repair by avoiding my demise? What was I supposed to do, though? Just die? I mean, story-wise, probably. And that's so not like me. I'm a fighter. Maybe I can change the story even further so that Levi can still survive the final encounter. I have no idea how to make this plan work, but maybe opportunities to influence the world further will present themselves to me. After all, though the thought is chilling, what's happening here isn't just a web novel story. Saint of the Golden Bow is my new reality. Pretty! I want one. On the day of Celeste and Eurydice's 18th birthday, Father takes us to the capital to attend the Golden Bow ceremony. Dang, so does that mean that Eurydice has to, attend this whole ceremony the day after her sister is found dead? That's tragic. Levi has had his 18th birthday a few days ago as well. Since he's of lower standing than the Count's family, Father got the approval of the church for Levi to attend our ceremony together with us instead of his own a few days earlier. Your knight has to guard you at all times, Father had said to Celeste before I reincarnated into her body. After the encounter with the imp, he's become even more convinced that Levi shouldn't leave my side. Not that Levi is complaining about having to stick close to me, for obvious reasons. Now, Eurydice, Levi, and I stand in the middle of the chapel in the royal palace in Solus, Lokari Empire's capital. Behind us are the many other people who will be tested. Ooh, Elisha's kind of cute. Before us, the high priest Elijah Soren takes a spot behind the titular golden bow, the fabled artifact that will choose the saint one day. I know that day will be today, since Levi is the one who will be chosen. I eye the bow with suspicion. Light reflects off its gold-covered surface. Design is pretty and elaborate. Looks like a pain in the ass to use as a weapon. Too ornamental for my taste. God, the change in language change, it shocks me sometimes. It shocks me so much that I don't even know how to use words anymore. It's like when you get so used to speaking that you forget how to speak, and suddenly it's all just noise in your own head. Anyways.
We are all gathered here today
He speaks.
to see if the golden bow, the weapon given to us by our Lord to help us one day defeat the vile demon queen, will finally choose its saint.
Yay! Thank you, pretty boy.
On this beautiful morning, when the sun's rays fall through the windows of our chapel, let us give our gratitude to the Lord. He has given us means to end the war that has been raging for so many decades.
Let us give our gratitude.
I didn't realize Eurydice would be voiced in this. I am now glad that I think I got her voice somewhat accurate.
Let us give our gratitude.
When Eurydice and Levi bow their heads and say the words of a prayer, along with all the other people in the hall, I mumble the words as well.
Let us give our gratitude.
I don't want to draw suspicion to myself, after all.
20 years ago, the blessed blacksmith was bestowed with the Lord's inspiration and crafted the golden bow. He worked tirelessly, day and night, until finally, he completed the artifact. Ever since then, the people of the Lokari Empire have sought to be tested on the day of their 18th birthday by the golden bow. The artifact will choose its wielder. That person will become the saint and be tasked with defeating the Demon Queen, who has terrorized our borders for 23 years.
That's a long-ass time. I'm glad Elijah reminds us of the history of the bow. I've forgotten some of the details.
I will now call forth today's attendees to be tested. Each of you just needs to touch the golden bow once, and its judgment will be bestowed on you.
Sweet, let's go touch some old stuff. Elijah takes out a sheet of paper and reads the first name from the list. Eurydice de Caries, daughter of Count de Caries. Eurydice approaches the bow. She puts a hand on the artifact. Nothing happens. Of course, what else did I expect? Levi is the saint. The golden bow will only glow for him. A frown appears in the high priest's brow as he reads the next name. Celeste de Caries, daughter of Count de Caries. I take a deep breath and step onto the podium. Reminding myself I shouldn't expect anything. I put my hand on the weapon. For a moment, nothing happens. But then... the bow glows! Its light getting brighter and brighter with each second! Where the heroine? The light feels scorching hot. I close my eyes, worrying I'll go blind if I don't. You must fight on. I hear the angelic voice again. Was the bow the one speaking to me when I reincarnated? Or was it the god of light himself? The thought that I may have been addressed by a deity is frightening. No, gods aren't real. You're not religious, Celine. The golden bow! The burning light makes my skin feel like it's on fire, so I take my hand away from the bow. My hand continues burning, this searing pain climbing up my arm to my chest. Ah! I scream. My head is spinning. Pain is too much for me to handle. I want it to stop. Stop! I'm on fire! I'm dying! Not again! Lady Celeste! Sister! Levi and Eurydice are calling to me, but I don't have the strength to respond. My consciousness fades, darkness taking me into its comforting embrace. Ooh, this is a nice room. I feel so groggy. I'm in the guest room of the apartment that was assigned to our family when we first arrived at the palace for the ceremony. The impersonal decor makes the place feel cold and unwelcoming. I know the room is supposed to look grand and elegant, but I don't feel at home here at all. Lady Celeste can't be the Saintess of the Golden Bow. The role is too dangerous for her. I turn my head to the left. Levi and Eurydice stand by the door. Neither of them notice I'm awake. Just imagining her going on the dangerous quest to defeat the Demon Queen makes me terrified for her life. We have to stop the Church and Empress from declaring her to be the Saintess. Levi, it's not for us to decide who the Saintess is. Neither is it the choice of the Church or the Empress. It's the God of Light who singled out Celeste to be the savior of our empire. This must be some kind of mistake. Levi, You're committing blasphemy here. You can't go against God's wishes. But Lady Celeste is... Look, I know you're worried for my sister, but please, mind your words. If someone other than me hears your opinion about God's choice, you may get in trouble. So I really am the Saintess of the Golden Bow? I speak up, not believing my own words. Levi and Eurydice turn to me. Eurydice runs up to the bed and takes my hands in hers. Celeste, you're awake! How are you feeling? Fine, I think. Just a bit tired. You really scared us in the chapel. You screamed like someone was tearing you apart. The light of the bow entering my body felt like it was burning me. That sounds horrible. Tears well up in Eurydice's eyes. I squeeze her hand, trying to comfort her. I glance behind her to where Levi still stands by the door. He has a defeated look on his face. When he notices me watching him, finally approaches the bed, standing behind Eurydice. I can't be the Saintess. It was supposed to... I cut myself off when I realized I almost just said that Levi was supposed to be chosen as the saint. I can't tell them what happens in the book. They don't even know they live in a fictional world. For some inexplicable reason, the Golden Bow, the god of light himself, has chosen me instead as the savior of the Lokari Empire. Why me? I ponder out loud. I'm so confused. I don't want to be the Saintess. Why has the story suddenly changed so much? I only did my best to survive. Did the fact that I wasn't slain by the demon really create such a severe butterfly effect? Or had I already been chosen at the moment of my reincarnation? I remember the angelic voice of the bow sounding just like the voice I had heard after dying in the accident as Celine. I'm sure you'll do fine. You're excellent at archery. Eurydice smiles through her tears, trying to reassure me. I'm not as confident about my fighting skills as Eurydice is. Celeste may have been good at the bow, but I can't access her full abilities. Judging by my handwriting, I can only manage the bare minimum of what she could do. I'm not proficient in any of her skills. She also might have just not been very good at writing, you know? She's a noble woman. Most of them aren't expected to write. I realized I joined the enemy I pledged to game there have those dangerous unicorns. Oh my god, you're talking about, Frolic. Yeah, because we have a unicorn man. Magical unicorn man. We're going to Candy Mountain, Charlie. I only know how to use the bow somewhat from my experience as Celine in middle school. Oh, this whole situation is so depressing. No, I mustn't lose heart. I have to stay strong and face my fate head on. What's gonna happen to me now? The Empress has summoned you for an audience. 3 hours from now. What does the Empress want with me? Eurydice wipes her tears away. She didn't say, but we think she intends to personally congratulate you on your new role. Alright, I suppose I should start getting ready then. First, a High Priest Elijah requested to check on you as soon as you woke up. Check on me? With his light magic, he wants to see if your body and mind are alright after being touched by God's grace. I'm feeling okay, but I suppose I shouldn't turn away a member of the church. Not complying with their wishes might be dangerous now that I'm somewhat part of their organization. The reality is so overwhelming that I would really prefer to be alone right now. There's no time for me to mull over what has happened. The chance to break down will come later, after everyone goes to sleep. Okay, you can tell the High Priest I will see him. I'll go bring him here. Levi turns around and walks out of the room in long strides. Eurydice gives me a comforting smile. Everything's gonna be okay. I hope so too. Silence falls between us, but it's a cozy, warm kind of quiet. I get the feeling that, no matter what happens, Eurydice will support me. I envy Celeste for having such a great sister and friend. Well, I mean, she is your sister and friend now, so... Win-win? I should use this opportunity to ask Eurydice some questions about my situation. I'll just have to be careful about how I broach the topics. I don't want to reveal my jumbled knowledge about the world. What does it mean to have the role of the Saintess? The Saintess is the fourth most important person in the Lokari Empire. After the Empress, her Emperor Consort, so this is like a woman's first world. You know what? Respect. And the Crown Prince. You're on par with the head of the church, the High Priest. Am I part of the church now? You're not a priestess, if that's what you're asking. You're still a noble, so you can marry someone of noble standing if you'd like. You're not sworn like the clergy to only marry within the church. Ah, I remember the subplot regarding Elijah. He was unable to be with Levi because Elijah was only allowed to marry someone from the priesthood. Forbidden love, a popular trope. It was an unusual plot point for a web novel to explore, a religious figure falling in love. Still, people had admired the author for bringing something different to the table, even though the main ship had remained Noah and Levi. Marriage. It feels so far away. We're 18 now, so Father will probably help us find suitable suitors soon. I would like to marry for love, if at all possible. Love. Love was one of the components needed to defeat the Demon Queen. Levi and Noah's love. Would I have to fall in love with someone now that I was the Saintess? I hope I'll have enough time if that's really necessary. I'm not someone who falls in love easily. Wait, does that mean I have to pursue one of the guys? Do you have someone in mind for marriage? What? Maybe? You can tell me. I'm not gonna tell anyone. Maybe another time. I'm not ready to admit it myself. Watch as she also has a crush on Levi. I chuckle. Eurydice is adorable when she's shy. Alright. Empire waited for the Saintess. How long has the Empire waited for the Saintess? That would be 23 days, wouldn't it? You gotta get the ship, you gotta pursue one of the guys, right? Yeah. There's 3 love interests from what I can know. One is Noah, Elijah, and then of course Levi. As the High Priest said, the Golden Bow was created by the blessed blacksmith 20 years ago, before we were even born. They say he worked tirelessly day and night for 2 weeks to create the artifact. The design was bestowed upon him by the God of Light himself. The blessed blacksmith said God told him in a dream that the Golden Bow will choose its saint when the time is right. Only the saint can wield the weapon and harness its power. When Eurydice tells me lines of the backstory I already know from the novel, but it's good to be reminded about the details. I listen intently. Polyamory, the truest solution. Triple the love power, triple the damage, am I right? What kind of power does the Golden Bow have? Light-aligned magic, the kind that the priests wield. It is said that only an arrow shot from the artifact will be able to kill the Demon Queen. The usual fantasy world MacGuffin, then. For plot reasons, other weapons can't harm the ultimate boss. Right, makes sense. It doesn't, but Eurydice doesn't seem to be aware of how ridiculous it is that the only weapon wielded by the special person can kill the enemy that the Empire has been fighting against for decades. After the Golden Bow was created, the whole Lokari Empire and our allied kingdom of Durandal were tested to see if the saint was among them. But the savior wasn't found. Later, it was decided that every person would get tested on their 18th birthday, as suggested by the blessed blacksmith. 20 years passed, but the saint still wasn't found, until now. It feels so random that I was actually chosen as the Saintess. But it's my reality now. This world seems to operate on book logic anyway. My mouth is already incredibly dry. So much talking. What do you know about the Demon Queen? The people who have seen her say she looks like a beautiful woman. Except she also has horns, a tail, and a third eye on her forehead. But she's far from human. She's cruel and dangerous. She kills humans without mercy. Can we fall in love with the Demon Queen? Because that would be a plot twist. She commands an army of demons, vile monstrosities. You saw one. Was it as ugly as they say? Nah, I thought it was cute. The imp wasn't pretty, that's for sure. The war has been going on for 23 years now. Over that time, 1/3 of Lakari Empire's lands to the east have been ravaged by war and infiltrated by the demons. Yeah, are you talking about the one with the hero and the demon queen, and the only reason the hero keeps going through the dungeon is to, like, simp for the demon queen? It's supposed to find the demon queen. Oh, I suppose it kind of does, Smolder. They only leave ruins behind when they take over a town. Their fire is said to be ever burning. They have to travel east to defeat the Demon Queen. She's taken up residence in the Cloudman Empire, in the Cloudman Castle. It used to be the seat of Duke Cloudman and his family, but they had to abandon their homeland to the demons 10 years ago. That news doesn't make me want to go to the border at all. It'll be like walking straight into the maws of the enemy. I fear you won't have a choice in the matter. The Empress decreed long ago that once the Saint or Saintess was found, they would immediately embark on the quest to defeat the Demon Queen with a party of the most capable fighters. A quest, huh? Sounds like a story from a role-playing game. Not that I expect anything else from this book world. Levi went on this quest as the Saint, after all. I just hope you won't have to leave too soon. Apologies. Again, all this talking, just... I don't know what it is about talking so much that makes me congested. It's weird. Power to the demons! We need no ruler! We want the chaos that brings that one! Oh my god, can you imagine? I mean, I would live in that world. But only because I'm naturally chaos. Okay. I think I'll need some time to learn to wield the golden bow and to accept the whole situation. I'm sure the Empress will understand. I'm out. Those are all the questions I have for now, at least. Thanks for helping me sort through everything, sister. Eurydice gives me a bright smile. That's what I'm here for. One thing's certain. The people of the Lokari Empire have been waiting for the Saintess for ages. A lot of faith will be put into your abilities. A lot will be expected from you. I don't envy you. If I could, I would share this burden with you. Thank you. I'm really moved by Eurydice's dedication to me. There's a knock on the door, and Levi's voice can be heard from the other side. High Priest Elijah and Count Decaries have arrived. Is there saves? Yeah, I'm allowed to save! They can enter. But they cannot, because I am actually... Ooh. Oh my god, he's so adorable! I want to squish his cute little twink cheeks. Yes, I'm declaring that he is a twink. But I am saving here because I am at an hour already. And we have Constance to play. And my voice is already getting shot. I need to keep myself on a schedule. I'm going to keep doing these visual novels. I want to be able to still speak in the morning. Ooh. The Kickstarter has long since closed. They definitely met their goal. They actually ended up 5,000 over. Like, great for them. Let's see. Rat's Fairy Love Interest, multiple endings. 30 CG illustrations, 300,000 words. God, this is gonna be a really long game once it reaches its full release. So definitely check it out, and I'll be finishing the demo next week, hopefully. But for now, let me switch over to just chatting. That hour went by really quickly. I kind of feel bad, but I gotta do this for my own sake. So we'll continue it next week, and then Constance, let me get that all loaded up. see here. Change the title of the game to Constance 2025. Done. Where is it? It's like tucked behind all of these tabs I have. Constance demo. Change that to Constance. Change this to that as well. Alrighty. Okay, I can't change any of the auto right now. This is listed as demo 2, I guess. But okay. So, Constance is a Metroidvania indie platformer. So Constance is a 2D hand-drawn action-adventure featuring a paintbrush-wielding artist striving to escape from a colorful but decaying inner world created by her declining mental health. So based on that, it sounds to me like this is the mental world of an artist, in which case, oof, I am so sorry. But we'll go ahead, switch on over here. And here we are. Welcome to Constance. And we're gonna go ahead, start demo. Oh, okay. No starting story. We're just gonna use arrow keys. It's been a while since I've used those. Space to jump. E to meditate? This is very pretty. It is. It does look so pretty, Moldark. I'm guessing that's like a save or a health point. Okay, welcome to the Constance Demo 2. Oh, this is just the straight opening. Ooh. Okay, I can see the decay. It's like a trash heap. Use D to attack. Whack! Oh, okay, multiple attacks. Usually the first ones don't take that long. Alright. We're off to a great start with that damage. Wait, ooh. Eat. Die, mushrooms. Feathers? Oh, it restores my health. Yay. And I love how smooth the fighting animations are, too. Like, it's really nice. And her hair just looks like pieces of paint just kind of floating around. There's something down here? No, there is nothing down there. Got it. There is down here. Shit. Yeah. Let me up. Oh. How did I do that? Is this controller supported? Oh. Oh. Okay. Controller might honestly be easier to play this game with, but for now. Heat. Heat. Mine. I don't even know what you are. But you are mine. Hey, buddy. Whee! Ow. Hey. Eee. Hee. Man, I love this. This is so pretty. Ow. Ow. You fucking... Hee. Back, I'm gonna kill you first, and I'm gonna kill your brother over here. Or a sibling, I don't know. You seem very non-binaried. Just mushrooms. So cruel hitting flowers like that. Okay, well now listen. Actually, it kind of is. I'm over here destroying all the life that's in this place. When everything else is, like, decaying. Maybe I'm the real monster here. JK, we all know the real monster is mental health. Not, like, mental health awareness, but, like, just, you know, depression. I don't know. Bertram! Oh, hello there. Nice to see a friendly face. My name is Bertram, man. Bertram, are you a lollipop in a cup? Wait a second. Do we know each other? Do we? You get what she's saying. I hope. Watch me just get canceled because I stumbled. You seem awfully familiar. Oh, you're hair. I found you. I was told to send anyone with purple hair to the foundry. They're having issues with their pipes, I think. Their pipes, you say? Can't speak for everyone. Fair enough. Just continue this path to the right. It leads straight to the foundry. If you ever get lost, you can always open your mini-map with tab. Good luck and be careful, please. There are some mean robots ahead. How do I get out of here now? You got this, buddy! Okay. Oh, that's so cool! It's like a sketch drawing! I love that. Use S to evade. Oh! Oh! That's so cool! Yeah! 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 Get wrecked! Fucking robo bitches. Eat my ink. Hoo-yah! Also, I can't help it. I was part of that generation. This just reminds me of Ink Sans, but in human feminine form. I hate that's where my thoughts go. Truly, though, it's just the giant paintbrush, okay? Hey! I want to kill you. Okay, what's up here? Blocked 4 demo. Damn. Must exterminate. Hey! Right, fine, you get a pass. Got you. I have no idea what I'm collecting, but it better be worth it. What's down here? Okay, so there's a path here. Ow. Secrets! Who is that? Hello, you have a paintbrush too. Were you like me? Whoa, check your journal for details. I've been inspired, folks. What, brush technique? Was that what that was? Or no, that's just my dashing. Inspirations. Increase your maximum amount of paint. Do I... Oh. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, and I'm filling up a sketchbook page! Oh my god, so is that how I have my skills? Is I gotta sketch them in on the... That is fucking cool. Alright, well thank you, dude. I appreciate the inspiration. Keep jogging on. Looks like you have stamina bar. The purple stuff moved when you do stuff. Oh, that is stamina. Okay. Yeah. 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 Do I have any more things to kill? This is my genocide run. Got it. Continuing onwards. Whoop. Thank you for the feathery hearts. Whee! Okay, there's a crate. There's more things for me to destroy. It looks like money currency. That's gotta be. Can I destroy you? I cannot. Okay, so what is... Dive dashing. Okay. Oop, another bot. Update by Moonlight Dialogue. Cool. Alright, well I guess I'm leaving the box for now. Yo! Hello? I found life and civilization! Hello? Anybody home? Hi, Robo Dude. Are you nice? Oh my god. Hello there, traveler. My name's Robert, a roaming photographer extraordinaire. I capture memories of all the places I visit. You You might even call me a journalist. So, what kind of camera do you use? I don't use a camera. I use a paintbrush. What do you mean you don't have a camera? This is a travesty. Blasphemy, even. Luckily for you, I carry a few extras. Here, take this one. Look, it's even loaded with a few snapshots already. Why don't you give this bad boy a try and snap a selfie with me? Just press J. Alrighty. Yay! I just look so fucking done with life. Get me out of here. You'll save it. Oh! I can open my snapshots. Can I, like, go back then and take snapshots there? Now that I have the camera? Maybe. Am I gonna do it? I don't know. Wow! I wasn't expecting you to get it perfect right off the bat. And you even managed to get both of us in the frame. You're a natural. And don't worry about your snapshots, they are reusable. Whenever you delete one, you can use it again. Yeah. Now get out there and capture the world's wonders, one picture at a time. Wait, can I go back? Actually, I do want to go back for one thing. I want to just see if I can. That's right, I can't. There's a block in my way. Alright, bye, photographer. Oh. Hi. What are you? There's something electrified. Ow! Okay, don't hit the electric cube. Electric cube is bad. Very, very bad and very painful. Ow! Ow! Oh, fuck, I'm bad at this. Oh my god. Ah. Nope. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I can't get up there yet. Oh god, I need help. I mean, I'm not too low, but the higher I can be, the better. Can I get up there? Nope. God, it's so nice. It's so soothing. Can I paint? I want to paint. Just gonna brush my hair. I'm being shocked by my headset. Paint stab. Use the paint stab to temporarily reduce corruption and damage enemies. Can be used horizontally and vertically. Tap A to use the stab. Oh, wait, A. Oh, okay, we're going back. I can't go back. Damn it. Okay. Wait. Wait. Boop. Boop. Thank you. And boom. Boom. Whee. Oh god. Okay. Can I... Oh, heck yeah! Look at me, guys. Look at me go. I'm doing so well. Yay! Well, let me get health back first. And a chest! Give me the chest! Thank you. Alrighty. It's over for you now, bitches! Oh, shit. Ow. Careful, using ability points cost paint. I'm now corrupted. Oh. Wait! Okay, I see the image. You're using your talents to destroy something, like, but the more you paint, the more you create, the more it takes out on your mental health, like, all in one go. And so you become corrupted, and you gotta take a little mental health break. That's how I'm choosing to see it, at least, because that's what makes sense. To me, at least. I also just look for metaphors everywhere I look, so, like... Now you told us to look, I'm closing my eyes. Oh my god. Ah, shit. Yeah, I definitely think this would be better with a controller, but I'm already using keyboard now, so. Put 3 pieces to increase maximum HP. Sweet. And back down I go, and bam! Ow. Yeah. So do I gotta... Okay. Ah, shit, okay. This is... Damn it. These controls are so weird. It's hard to do it on my keyboard. Hit. Got it. Just awkward hand placement having to hit A. Ow! Okay, you bitch. Hey. Oh my god. Ah, well, thank you, little buddy. Oh god. That's probably not how I was supposed to do it, but I got it done anyways. Alright, we're gonna take a mental health break real quick. Get our zen on, just Actually, I'm gonna make something to drink. Yeah. Slide on over to my Keurig real quick. Let's see. Oh, my egg bars. A tea. Premium Dolce de Leche hot chocolate. That sounds nice. Thank you, Anna. In the trash. Boop. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. I have so much hot cocoa in here. I could live off of hot chocolate if I really wanted to. There you go. Alright. Give that a couple of minutes. In my stack of resumes sitting here. I'm gonna start cleaning up my room. Move out is in a little bit, and I think I'm gonna head back home for like the next 6 months instead of trying to work so hard to find a place up here. Because I have like next to no funds in my savings, which is dawning on me when I went and looked at a room for rent the other day. Had a bit of a mental breakdown when my mother started pointing out all the other things I'd have to pay for. I'm gonna meet with the guy about a lease on Friday. I'm gonna have to sadly turn him down. I just stopped generally job searching because it's rough, guys. It is rough coming straight out of college in this economy. Oh, hello, my lady. Did Bertram send you here? I knew I could rely on this bubbly gentleman. Pardon me my forwardness on this matter, but these are desperate times. Our main elevator has been broken for quite a while now. The pipes have to be filled with paint again. Okay, so it's all gonna be on me, huh? Do you think you could take a look at the leak? I got you, buddy. Eureka! You are a godsend. Thank you so much. Just follow the pipes. Sooner or later, you should find the issue. Report back to me when you find anything. Tequila meal! Hi! How you doing, buddy? Wee. Wee. Got it. Okay, over here. What about what's, like, down on this guy? Demo blocked area. Got it. Whoa. Look at me balancing. Mm-hmm. Excuse you, I am not dying, Moldark. My HP hasn't gone to 0 once yet. I'm just taking a lot of damage. Ah, shit. See, damage, not death. Ow, shit. Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay, now I might be dying. Now I'm dead. God damn it. Can I? Does my controller work here? Here, let's do this. Let's go back to the meditation point. And then let's actually progress will be lost. Do meditation points count as save points? Is there save? Unlimited frame rate. Fuck yeah. Oh. It recognizes I have my controller on here, but it won't let me. I can't exit to the main menu because I don't know if it saves. God damn it. Okay. Damn it. This would definitely be so much easier on my controller. Shit. Okay. Wait. God damn! No! Shit! No, I don't think the snapshots are... Did they? Moldark, you were a genius! And I hope you're right. Wait. They are all safe! Well, the damage is done now. Fuck. This is fine. We didn't get that far in, so it's fine. Enable Steam input. There we go. Fuck me. What happened was Mulder gave the brilliant idea that the snapshots are saves, but it doesn't actually save in the demo. That's it. I'm getting my Baileys. Okay. All right. I got that done. And you know what? I'm going to use this temporary moment of disappointment to also let you guys know I'm really close to funding a new model so I can drop this one and the artist associated with it. So if you guys want to like help me with that final push, I would appreciate it. I hate saying that, but I am a broke college student with hardly any funds, and certainly not enough to fund a whole new model by myself. So if you want to help, it's in my throne link down below. I think I only need like a little bit more to get there, like 83% of the way. But yeah, shameless plug for a moment. I'm desperate. Anyways, we're gonna start again. This is fine. Oh, but this is so much easier. Left bumper. Yep. We're just gonna speed run through this real quick. W restart, but let's go. A to jump. Dude, it is so much easier now. Boop, 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 boop. You didn't do anything, Moldark. You just keep being cute, okay? Ow. Yeah. Alright. Hello, dude. Music is very soothing. Like, even though this is a fight sequence, it's very, very nice. Ow. 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 Oh, you lost sun in the game? But doesn't often do that, but sometimes it will. There you go. Come back, mushroom dude, or flower dude. I got to kill you. Mine. Perfect. Wait, I missed the statue. Oh no. Well, I guess we're not having an increased sprint this time around, or stamina. This is fine. Hi, dude. And Oh my god, wait, I just realized if there's no saving in this game, that means I don't get to take a break whenever. I gotta keep going. Ow. Ow. Well. Okay, I went too far. Okay, B. Yeah, this is gonna be so much easier. It's gonna be easier. Can you attack with B? Get it? Ow. Wee, wee. I don't use controller for Rocket League, by the way, because I've gotten so used to keyboard and mouse that I just use keyboard and mouse. I don't know what these coins are used for, but I'm gonna keep getting them all. Got it. Easier that was. That took me no time. Ow. One-shotted that. No problem. No shot. Controller for the win. Oh, I also don't play Rocket League with a controller because I can't figure out how to get EA to recognize my controller. And I think that's because I play with a Switch controller because that's all I have. So, yeah. Yeah. Game saved, I just can't access that save in the demo. Oh, yes, let's talk to you. I got you, buddy. Whee! Whee! I don't know why I went there. I know that there's nothing there. Got it. Oh, I am floating in the air. I am God. Nope. Nope. Ow! Fucking bastard. That was painful. That seems like the way to go. What if I went this way instead? Oh, rude! You know what? I'm gonna go back. Oh my god, I don't know how I managed to dodge that. Alright, let's over here. A lever that I can't access! That was pointless. Okay, going back. so good at this stuff, guys, I swear. Like, you don't even know how good I am. I'm just that good. I'm so good that I'm actually kind of bad. Hi, sir. Ow. Hold up. I'll deal with you in a minute. Ow. Got it. Ow, I'm in pain. I need to not fight things when I don't have to. God damn it, I'm gonna die again. Oh, I'm in so much pain. I hate this already. That's magical health. Help me, magical health. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, motherfucker. There's no fucking way. There's no way. There's no way. I can't do that. There's not enough time. Oh my god. If that's where I'm supposed to go, I'm gonna be, like, so fucked. Oh, hey, ow! We're gonna persevere. Because, oh my god. Still don't know what I'm using those for. Ow! Yep. I'm a messy fighter. Oh, I'm so gonna die. Nope. Jesus, fuck me. This is gonna be a relaxing game. It's just... See how it is. Wait, no, I didn't mean to go all the way back here. Fine. Everything's fine. Everything's not fine, you guys. Everything is not cool when you're playing alone. I just want to tear my hair out. I don't know why I did that. Come here. Gotta take my anger out on something. Come here. Excuse you, buddy! Wait! You're not supposed to follow me into the other area! Yes, yes. Thank you. Okay. We good? Okay, those flowers are already gone because I've already been here. Nope. I'll try that again later. Ooh, my Mac is tragically dying. I swear, I don't know what it is, but my MacBook's battery has been going a lot quicker lately. Ow. The thing is that it acts like an actual fencer where you wait for your opponent to make a move. Well, you don't want to wait for your opponent to make a move. You actually want to make the first move because that's what grants you the point. But like, I don't know. Is there something coming down? Because I can't reach. I literally cannot get up there. Oh! You're joking. This is fine. I love how I just casually realized that I don't have to actually fight anything. Fuck. Oh my god! Got it. Oh my god, made it. There's probably different fencing styles, but nothing about the sport. So there's 3 different types. There's saber, epee, and foil. Foil and epee are both pretty similar to one another. They're just like, there's different fighting stances. There's different ways scores are count. Some only count for like the chest area. Some of them include the head. Most of them don't include below the waist. I think epee does. Epee and foil, you have to, in order to get the point, you have to be hit with the tip of the blade. But with saber fencing, you can be hit with the, like, the main body of the saber as well as the tip. You. I can't go that way. That was just like an extra boss. Ow. Ow. That is a long fucking jump. Okay. Okay. Okay, buddy. Oh my god! How am I supposed to make that? I can't double dash, can I? Oh my god! Okay. Oh, okay. Shit! Fuck! Okay. I shouldn't be allowed to play platformers, let's be honest. I really shouldn't be allowed to play platformers. Alright, Moldark, you go to bed. Thank you for popping in, as always. Fuck me. I too would like to wrap myself in a cocoon of shame. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care! Fucking hell! I didn't realize this game was going to be hard. This probably isn't even that hard for people who are used to these types of games, but I am not. It's just another skill set I have to learn, you know? Hey. I think I'm also probably... Actually, I know I'm rushing it too much. It's all I really know how to do is rush. Fuck! Ow. Nope. Nope. There better not be a kill counter by the end of this, because I am gonna cry if there is. Oh, it'd also be great if there was like a meditation point right around here. No, I'm not gonna be quite that lucky, but... would be appreciated. What the fuck hit me? Why did I lose health? Oh, it's a spike ball. That would be why. Oh, hey, little buddy, you survived? I didn't mean to do that. I keep instinctively hitting B because a lot of games use B as their attack. But this isn't every other game. I would like to cry now. Can I just... Oh, I totally can. Okay, back down. Hi, little cube. The crazy, terrifying eyeball. God. Squash E, Recycler of Realms. Just not reading the name. This thing is much more terrifying than Wally. For one thing, Wally didn't try to kill you. Ow. One more hit and I'm done for. If you make one wrong move, then you're done for. Anything I don't approve, and you're done for. You're done for! Oh, you better run, cause now you are so done for. I thought that was gonna be a second form boss. Oh my god, that was gonna terrify the shit out of me. Hi, what are you? Bestow upon me your powers. Ow! Did I do it? Fuck all the other secret areas. Oh my god. This is not even that hard, but it's gonna be the death of me. Hi, Robo Dude. I got one. Does that work? You did it! A pipe was repaired! Eureka! My deepest thanks to you, brave little purple-haired woman. I feel very ashamed to ask for even more favors, but... You can have a look at the other two pipes as well. We can, of course, also rest for a moment. You must be exhausted, I'm sure. Yes! Take a breather and return very soon to the task at hand. Thank you so very much. Yay! I did it! Oh my god. Okay. Well, I expected that to be a little bit longer, but I'm also not complaining because I do not need to die any more than I already have. Anyways, I'm gonna join the Discord. Because I would love to play this game when it comes out. It is gonna be so much fun. I'm gonna rage so much, but it'll be so much fun. Read the rules. Yes. Announcements. Nice patch notes. Downloads. Demos. Shit. Cool. Also, stream cord with your notifications. I do not need your notifications. But alrighty then, I guess that's it for the 2 games of the day. And this is actually perfect because I am right at the time that I like to be at for these. So, that was Saintess of the Golden Bow and Constance. I hope you guys enjoyed those. So, obviously, Saintess of the Golden Bow, we will finish sometime next week. Actually, I might have to record some of these in my off time, just because I have a lot of the games I want to play now. And like, I had a friend gift me Claire Obscure. I know I definitely want to stream the crap out of that. Another friend gifted me Alien Isolation, and I have said that I will play that on stream, only she has to be there for that one, because that shit is gonna scare the absolute crap out of me. Yeah, tomorrow, let's see what I've got in my demo collection. I'd like to play something that isn't out yet. Why don't we play Touch Starved? I think that game's safe to play, right? It's kinky, but I don't think it's inherently not safe for stream. At least not on the tags. I'm pretty sure it should be fine. Or we could do Obscura. Obscura might be a little bit difficult. Tell me visual novel romance. You know what? Let's do... Okay, we're gonna do Touch Starved because Obscura is in early access, so... There's that. Touch Starved is still only demos, at least on Steam. I know there's more info out on it on Itchio, but I have access to the Steam version. So for right now, we'll bank on Touch Starved, unless I happen to find something different. I could also do Cage of Roses. I'll debate. I'll debate on the visual novel. But I believe that as for the RPG game, there is another one called Horoscope, which is still out on Kickstarter. It is also a platformer game. Collection, action, adventure. It looks pretty fun. So I'll install the demo for that one. Oh my god, and I still have another day after tomorrow to do of this as well. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to... I think the last one I'll do Upper Q. Because it's also like a platformer RPG thing. But yeah, so that'll be it for tonight. So I do want to thank you all so much for joining me. I do love and appreciate you all so very much. I hope you all have a wonderfully demonic rest of your days and or nights. And I'll just catch you guys later, okay? Love you all. Bye!